I like that I suck.
Is this thing on?
It was on, Gebs. And is this thing on? It is. And is this on? It is, but it's take two because I foamed the beer over when I poured it initially. All right, what are we drinking? We're drinking the Iron Maiden Trooper beer. You've seen this one on channel 4. I'm a huge fan of it. And I happen to have picked some up in my travels to Knoxville, Tennessee. So I was able to pass one on to Gebs. And he gets to try one in his video for our session here. Bottom line, little elevator pitch, traveling. Last video you saw, I was hanging out with Michael Relevant in Kentucky. And then I came back to North Carolina and then I had to travel again. And I was around Knoxville, Tennessee. And I got to hang out and skate with Shawn. I met Shawn over YouTube a little over a year ago, and we just kind of had a good social media relationship, and now we got to like get together and have a session, and it was super awesome. It's always cool, more cool to meet people in real life, number one, and two, when you meet those people and they live up to their expectations or your expectations of them, and just a great session and a great human. And so I wanted to do a little video where I introduce you to Shawn if you don't know who he is, Gebs videos, do a little interview with him, and then there's a skate session. When we get to the skating part, I encourage you to just turn my video off and go watch his video, and I'll remind you of that when that time comes. But for now, please take this moment to enjoy a little interview with Gebs, get to know him a little bit. He doesn't really talk in his videos, so I took the opportunity to introduce him all to you. So here you go. I'll be doing this while you're watching that. Yeah.
Okay, my
breathing heavy.
Breath here, yeah. I believe I'm ready.
All right.
Is this thing on?
This thing is on. All right.
Awesome.
So, out here with Gebs videos, and just had a little session with him. Do a little quick Q&A, right? So, where are we?
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Knoxville, Tennessee. How did we get here? Born and raised?
I drove, you flew.
Yeah.
No, I was born in Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Grew up in Oak Ridge, Tennessee area. That's where I did most of my skating. I live out in Knoxville now. Okay. I always said I was going to move away far when I was younger, but I moved to Knoxville maybe 20 minutes.
Fair enough.
That was as far as I got.
That's it. All right. All right. How long have you been skating?
I started in the late 80s. Skated really hard for probably 7-8 years. Quit. Skated in my 20s for about maybe 2 or 3 years, and then started recently in my 40s. So off and on. I mean, I always had a board. Yeah. But during those times was when my hardest skating was.
For sure.
But recently, I guess 2 years ago, I got back on the board, just really, hitting it a little bit harder than normal. But
what made you start putting your videos on YouTube?
Wanted to watch my progression more than anything.
Yeah.
Progression, and also just learning. Didn't have this video when I was a kid, but learning from my mistakes.
Because we were talking about earlier, when we were kids, you would have had to have a VHS and big camcorder and 2 VCRs. Like, this media wasn't available.
Yes.
If you were sharing it, you were literally like making copies of a tape and passing it around.
It's fantastic. Kids are lucky for having this, just to be able to progress.
Right.
Be able to see, where did I make that mistake? What is going on with this board in the middle of that trick? I never saw that beforehand, and it's nice.
So your channel, to me, is a little different because you do 2 different types of videos. You either do like, here's just skating, and there's 0 talking at all, or you do like an unboxing, which is
usually not much talking either.
There's talking, but you're comfortable with it. But you never combine your skating and your talking.
Yeah, not much.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I've been wanting to do like tutorial videos, but mainly my thing is time. So when I skate, it's mainly I'm out here skating, having fun. A lot of my channel is just documenting what I've done. Yeah, being able to see that progression. That
best driveway skater on YouTube. no one crushes them more.
I love the driveway sessions. They're always fun.
Your cars pay the price, though.
They have,
That's awesome. All right, so what would you want the YouTube skate community to know?
Go skate.
Go skate.
Get on the board. Go skate. Have fun. It's the best thing ever. Best feeling in ever. Just go skate.
Awesome. It's that simple. It really is. Like, doesn't need to be great. I don't have any great clips today, but you know what? We came out, we had a session, and it was right.
I didn't have many great clips either.
Yeah.
I don't think I had one.
I think we spent some time on a bank outside of both of our comfort zones, but it was cool.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Yeah. Hey, it was great meeting you in person, man. This has been awesome. Like you were one of the first people I talked to on YouTube and getting to know each other. Like I said, being able to have the community out here, it just helps me keep going.
For sure. Like guys in our age group don't have like skate crews for the most part, and the social media like keeps us connected and kind of gives you that encouragement. It does for me. Show them the board. Maybe they don't know the board. So a couple months back, I just did a random giveaway of an All I Need board, and Gebs is actually Shawn's actually the one who won the board, and you can tell he has put work in on it, like destroying it. So
I skate them until they're done.
That's all he needs. That's all I need, right?
Yep, all I need.
All right. Stay rad. All right, this is where I remind you. Just go ahead and turn my video off. Go to wherever the link is up here to his channel. Watch his video. Watch his other videos. They're very different than the one he did for our session. He's super good, super talented, and I think you'll dig him. And he's just a good human. So go watch that video. So this was our session here. Honestly, didn't really know what we were going to do. Pulled up to the park. I believe it was called Tyson Skatepark in Knoxville area of Tennessee. And it was pretty cool. We were going to do some flat ground at first, but I saw this bank. And I was like, man, let's go mess around with that. I like to warm up on a little transition sometimes too. Kind of gets the knees bending. This was super awkward because it's like bank, but then it lips up to like a 4-inch straightaway. On Gebs' video, you'll be able to see a little better. Really hard to get on the coping here. But this was fun. Like, man, we did this for a long time. Sometimes that's just how it goes. But it was cool. Just kind of trying to get up on it, get some grinds. We were BSing a lot between runs, but that was part of the trip, right? Getting to know each other beyond the video, and I think that's super important. Then we walked over to this flat bar, and we were like, man, let's try some hippie jumps. I haven't done those in a while, and like, yeah, I'm showing you the makes. It took me quite a while to get it, and then the little shovey shove, you know how I like do those. And then he's got this cool hip. We don't really have something like that here at my park. We have one, but it's weird. I'll show you in a future video. But Gebs was really good on it. Sick 1-footer right there. He was working an impossible full out. That's just finale. And then we skated this flat bar for a while. We moved it over to the other side of the park. And man, we were just going. So like he's crushing it right away, and me, nope, sticking, not nailing it first try. And then he just kept crushing it. There we go, got the fakie, and then brought it back over. That was pretty sick. There's just me riding by, fly by. Powder was full.
This thing on?
It is on. All right, and then finally got one off. I don't do a lot of board sides. Every flat bar at my park is connected to a bank. It's either into a bank or out of a bank. It's super uncomfortable for me. This is a great flat bar. Like, I would build a flat bar like this, and I think that would really help with my progression. But man, it was just a good time. Like, we skated this, man, probably for a good hour, just going back and forth. And then he tried out the twin tail, the iShod real twin tail, and just trying to get a feel for the board and the Indy trucks, and like, he was having a good time on it. Definitely some adjustment for him, he said. But I'm a big fan of the twin tail, so I'm on another twin tail now, and you'll see that in the future. And then this little cool trick here on the curb, and boom. But anyway, that's it. And what's the bottom line? Like, okay, Gebs is cool, Gebs skates, but really, like, you have these internet, social media relationships. You never get to meet these people. Anytime I'm traveling, I'm going to try and link up with people and meet them and skate with them. And this was a great opportunity. New park, new friend, like real life friend, not internet friend. And yeah, I think that's important. Don't ever miss an opportunity to meet somebody new and see what they're all about. All right, this is what I'm all about right now. So go do something rad.